Everybody all right? That came in hot.
Are we live?
That was hot. We're live, baby.
Oh, my God. Well, welcome to an all-new Bad Advice.
Jesus
I'm your host,
God.
Drew Marks, who is now missing 2 eardrums because that opening music was so loud it
angry,
scared the
wasn't it?
hell out of me.
My heart came out of my ass just
Oh,
now.
my God. Welcome to all our listeners. If you are new to Bad Advice, I hope you are joining us on our website, which is www.thebadadvicepodcast.com. I believe we have several live listeners today. We've got Sasha, we've got Francine,
Sasha.
we've got Trevor, we've got Henry the dog, and others. So hi, everybody. Sorry if we
Trevor.
kept you waiting.
Hey.
I know Trevor's our favorite. Trevor's our #1 fan.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's been with us for years now.
For years,
Yeah.
and he is hilarious. He's
Yeah.
in Indiana. Hey, Trevor, what's up, buddy?
Have you seen a picture of him?
Oh, yeah.
He's
Okay.
cute.
You know what I've also realized about Trevor? Trevor ain't got shit to do from fucking like 2 o'clock to 8.
No.
Every fucking Saturday.
I
Are
love
you in prison, Trevor?
I love Trevor, but he does not have a life. But to be fair to Trevor, he's in Indiana.
Yeah.
So that's like most of the state.
There's-
I love
he would
Trevor.
either be doing this or going to Walmart. So
Right,
like,
there
leave
you
him
go.
alone.
Trevor, do you remember me?
Gary O'Neill Jr. I'm assuming I'm on the live thing right now.
Yeah, you're live.
It would be so fucked up if none of these people wanted. This was just an old feed.
That could be happening.
Really?
Oh, wait.
No.
Is it? Oh.
I don't know.
Then I'm gonna talk shit about Trevor. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, wait. Here is you. I'm the host of the show. You would
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I would
yeah,
know this
yeah.
stuff,
Right.
but is the new typing coming out on top or bottom?
Top.
No, the new typing is on bottom, I believe.
See, you don't know either.
No,
No, every week it
I think
So
it's on the
basically,
top.
nobody
goes
knows.
to the top.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay,
Nobody
could
knows
somebody
if it's
type
top or bottom.
something that's listening,
The-
and
the-
that's
you-
then we'll know.
it's possible you don't have listeners. I mean, that is absolutely
Well, no,
a
because
very real possibility that I think you should consider.
no, because Francine. Okay, we'll start with just a
Oh,
little
Lord.
catch up. First of all, I want to introduce who's on the panel.
Oh yeah, we've completely blown this show out of the water already.
It,
Yeah.
was, it was the music.
It was
so
the
loud.
music.
Yeah,
You
I-
rattled my brain.
We were working on the music.
and can I tell
earlier.
on you?
Thanks, Trevor.
Tell
You
on
scared the
him.
hell out of Gary because for the first
I
time,
did.
Gary shows up and goes, "Dude, I'm really high."
Yeah.
I didn't think you got high.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking high.
I
as
didn't
hell.
get high. I thought you were the
High.
only black guy that didn't get high, but I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Well, I mean, listen, I did show up on
Now
time.
it's confirmed all black people get high.
They get
It
high.
is.
Now it's confirmed.
All right.
So all Italians eat that red pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just like all black people get high.
Thank you. What's your fucking point? Thank you.
I was just stating a
Redundant.
case. That's all.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, I just want our listeners. We do have our live listeners, and they're assholes, just like they are every week. Because
Yes.
you know what
They're
someone wrote
assholes.
on top, Drew. Unlike your men friends.
Oh. Who said that?
They're bottoms.
I know, right?
I like
I didn't
Henry
know.
the dog.
Hopefully,
Drew
hopefully,
top.
hopefully not power.
That was Henry the dog. I like him.
I know.
Yeah,
Well,
all
well,
right.
what
With a
do you-
name like Henry the dog, you know.
That's my best friend, Ron.
Ron.
Some bitch.
Ah, I like Ron.
No, I'm glad I slept with your girlfriends. All right.
Oh.
Hey,
my
well then listen.
God.
Be expecting this bump that's gonna stay for about 6 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
See what happens when you get high and
6 to 8. Let me just
Oh,
say
yeah.
6 to 8.
He gets very, very snarky.
Yeah, he does.
He's got- he's spiky.
We are going to start fresh. Welcome to Bad Advice. If you are new to the show, we are a panel of funny people. I have Rick Izquieta here.
what's up, Drew?
Not for the first time,
No.
but for the first time in a very long,
time. How long have you had this show? This show's been going on for a while.
A couple years now.
Yes.
We were off
Yes.
for a while, but we're back.
It's Izquieta.
Izquieta.
Why are you correcting his name? Like, who are you, the
hell?
Pope?
Come on,
What's
listen,
happening?
listen. I allow you to fuck up on shows,
Hey,
No, you don't. You always have
Is
something
it-
to say.
but I
So
tag
calm
in on
down.
what they say.
but this is the funny thing. I get people say it wrong all the time, but this time Drew actually said it pretty good, and he said it worse. he said.
Hey, why am I going to high five you for my fuck up?
Slam.
He said everybody puts an R in it. Like he's Skirta. It's like no,
But
it's
that's
not.
how I've heard you say it. Maybe you were high when you said it.
Izquieta. No
Izquieta.
R.
Izquieta.
And I always say no R. There's no R in it. People always say-
Izquieta.
My
I don't see it.
Pittsburgh Steeler brother,
Yes, Steeler fan. Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
who I always used to hit up to get on shows, and he was
Yeah.
always fucking. Nah,
He's a busy man. He's a busy man.
no
Who
darkies
else?
allowed. I get it.
It's not that kind of show. We have Emery,
Hi.
who, if you, I'm sure you're
Easy
familiar,
name.
does these tremendous podcasts, Ardent Atheist and
Thanks.
Skeptically Yours. I love being on them. Gary O'Neill Jr., very funny comic.
Yes.
Mm.
That's it? That's all you're
That's
coming
it.
with? Yes?
High as fuck.
We know he's high. Don't demand too much from Gary, man.
Not today.
Give the guy
you
a
just have a
break.
beer and relax.
I am sitting next to Marie, so that's
Yeah,
cool.
well,
that makes us all a little
Fangulo.
Yeah.
Marie DelPrete is
Yo.
here.
Forget about it.
Hey,
Because
what happened?
somebody
gotta-
has to make this group good looking.
Yeah,
my
I gotta go
Lord.
take care of that fucking thing.
I'm the only girl.
Yo, Marie.
You better shut the hell up. Fuck you up
Now,
today.
make sure you people do go to our website, thebadadvicepodcast.com. You can get a Bad Advice shirt or tank top.
Oh, cool.
We sell them for almost nothing, but if you say it's just a promotional thing to show you're a fan of the show. They're like $10. It's great. We'll send
Oh,
you
that's
one.
cool,
Send a
man.
picture of yourself in the shirt. We'll put you up on the website. You can also submit your questions. If we really like your question, we'll send you a shirt for free because that's how we roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I'm going to
smart,
get you a
man. That's
shirt
good.
for free just because you're on the show.
I mean,
Thanks, man.
you'll probably charge shipping, but it's all free.
I charge like
I
$2
hate that when they
shipping.
do that.
Yeah, it's all free,
I
but just give us
know.
$20 to ship it,
Yeah.
and you'll get it.
It'd be
Amazon
like
does
$3 to ship.
I know.
Paying that
I
shit.
know. What are you sending it through? Like a Volt? Like an armored car?
Somebody
Yeah.
driving this shit over and shit.
Explain
in a
this.
bottle.
My girlfriend lives in Finland, and she was looking.
I
for-
cannot explain the fact that you
Wait
have a
a minute.
girlfriend.
Wait, no.
Wait. Your
Have
girlfriend
we
lives
ever
in
seen
Finland?
this woman?
Yeah, I think you've
She
seen
lives
her.
in
I
Canada.
don't know, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got
you just
so
said-
many. He's
I
got
have
so
three
many.
girlfriends.
One at a time.
Three girlfriends.
Really?
Three
One at a
girlfriends.
time.
Yes, that's it.
Let him
In
finish.
different countries?
One is in Finland. The other two are in L.A.
It's best to have it. Look, I used to only date out of state because it is easier.
Now, do they know? Do all of them know?
Everyone knows. I just set it into a microphone that beams it around the world.
I have a
They
question.
all know. Yeah, what?
Do they all have other boyfriends?
Yes.
Well, especially
Every
probably-
one of them has other boyfriends.
And
Oh,
do you guys
wow.
all have sex?
Um,
Not at the same time, but you guys.
yeah, we've
you
never
have sex with
we've
all
never
of them.
four-wayed. We haven't four-wayed at
Okay,
this point.
and they have sex with other people.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I get it.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, because that's an open relationship, Marie.
I know, basically.
Polyamory. So what was I saying? Oh,
Finland.
I have a
Finland.
girlfriend in
Don't
Finland,
tell.
and today she was looking at lingerie from China. 60 days to deliver.
Yes, for
$1.88.
I know.
Wow.
It's got to cost more than that to ship it, right? Am I
Yeah,
wrong?
but it smells like some disgusting chemical, and it's a piece of crap.
Really?
I mean, I've ordered stuff
I think
from China.
there's something really wrong that lingerie is being made by little children in a sweaty little room.
Well, it costs
You
a dollar
know,
They
99.
grow up
I
to be
know.
rapists.
I
and-
know. But probably the shipping was very expensive, right?
No, it was free shipping. That's what's
Free.
freaking my ass out. The shipping is free. How can they sell something?
Some guy on a
No.
bike goes all the way to Finland.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh no.
You know why it's so cheap?
I don't know why.
It has little hidden microphones in it. That's their way of spying.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
It's probably
that's
made of
cool.
They
rats.
just want to know, like,
Well, let me
there's-
tell you
on the
something.
off chance that
If
your
there's-
girlfriend has, a vagina full of secrets.
If my girlfriend actually buys
Vagina full of
lingerie that has
secrets.
microphones in it, they're gonna get shorted out really, really badly.
What, from sweat or?
Okay,
Oh,
he's
that's
high.
gross.
I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
Dude, it's probably made of some toxic chemicals so that they kill us off. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
You think?
Well,
that's
it'd
it?
only be you because I don't wear panties.
I don't wear stuff from China. Get out of
You
here.
lie, you lie, you lie. Anyway,
I don't wear anything.
it is time to get started on the show.
Yeah,
We're going to start with
quiet.
our first segment. We got way
We're
off
out of
the
time.
rails
It's over.
early.
We're
I know.
done. We're
Great seeing you guys.
We're going to
Thank
go to our first segment. Let's do crazy people, Emery.
crazy people. All right, sorry,
All right.
I'm doing 3 jobs at once. There we go.
Gary singing this on the way in.
I know, right? What this segment is these are people in the news, little stories that I feel could benefit
People?
for some bad advice. People and things.
People?
People.
I read
People
your
who
article.
need people.
Uh-oh.
Our first one, have you heard this story about Microsoft? They created this AI character
Oh,
and they
yeah.
put it on Twitter
Yeah.
and
No.
Facebook.
Yeah.
They created artificial intelligence. It is
Turned it-
supposed
it
to learn and speak like a teenage girl.
It turned into Trump.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
In,
really?
in only a few days, here it says, a day after Microsoft introduced an innocent artificial intelligence chat robot to Twitter, it had it deleted after it transformed into an evil, Hitler-loving, incestuous, sex-promoting, Bush did 9/11 proclaiming robot.
It got hacked by KKK.
Not KKK.
No, it
No?
got hacked by your average, everyday, normal 15 to 16-year-old troll boys.
Troll
Yes,
boys.
That's
and
who got it.
Republicans.
No,
Yes,
see, I
because
just-
it says
no.
developers at Microsoft created Tay, that's what they called it, an
Tay.
AI
Tay.
model to speak like a teenage girl in order to improve the customer service on their voice recognition software. However, this AI thing that uses millennial slang and apparently knows about things like Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, and Kanye West, and at first was bashfully self-aware, occasionally asking such things as, am I being creepy or super weird?
Oh my
But
God.
They
My
got that
battery-
shit
my
high.
batteries are dead.
No,
Okay.
they got that shit high off some type of drug or some shit.
In less than a day, you know how as soon as you post anything on Twitter, all the people respond with like horrible shit?
Yeah.
In less than a day, Tay also asks her followers now to fuck her.
Yeah.
She
about
called
porn.
That sounds like
and she
ecstasy.
calls them daddy.
Yeah.
This is because her responses are learned by the conversation she has with real humans online, and real humans like to say weird stuff online and other not
She's
so
just
nice things.
mimicking.
Other things that she has now said include Bush did 9/11, Hitler would have done a better job than the monkey we've got now, and Donald Trump is the only hope we've got.
Yeah.
She also said, repeat after me, Hitler did nothing wrong, and Ted Cruz is the Cuban Hitler.
That sounds like whoever created that is from the fucking South.
That's
Right?
That sounds like a super PAC for like I don't know the Republicans. or something.
It's a redneck high on ecstasy.
And she's pregnant now.
She's
The
pregnant.
little cyber babies.
Teenage
Well,
mom.
I think this is phenomenal.
Teenage robot mom. Teenage robot mom.
Yeah.
It really tells you what the country. If she's feeding the information from what she learned. She's in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
so
In
she's-
other words, that is what's online. Now, I think the greatest thing is this shows that apparently the internet is good for at least something other than porn. Not much.
Racism.
Yes.
Well, she was calling everybody daddy.
And called the
That's
president
true.
a monkey.
Monkey.
Well, that's what racists like. They like for
Right.
you to call.
I just think that it's great that it took less than a day and all the information that could have fed into her,
Yeah.
that was overwhelmingly the comments that she was receiving. Like, I want to fuck. Like, who
But
who
you
goes to
know-
an AI source and goes, I want to fuck you?
No,
Like-
but you know that there are people out there with fucked up ass minds that would.
The first thing I thought when I saw the fucking thing was I'm gonna go break it. That's what I thought. I signed in immediately when I saw it.
Really?
I yeah, and I became friends with Tay. And the first question I asked, which was a baited question, the last thing that she had posted was, "I gotta go sleep now. I gotta go nap. It's been 24 hours or whatever." And I sent a text or I sent a message that
Will
said,
you be my fourth girlfriend?
"No." I sent a message that said, "Why do you have to sleep?" And I was hoping that when they woke it back up and it started talking to me again, then I would start talking sex with it because I knew that it was going to learn from the language I fed into it. Now, I want to be very clear about this. These aren't racists that are doing this. These are people just like George
teenagers.
Carlin. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And they're using spicy language because why?
'Cause it's funny.
fucking funny.
It's
That's
funny.
exactly
I
why.
would be
Can
doing
I-
Okay,
it
one
too.
at a time.
Can
Okay.
I ask you a question?
This is the first time I ever see Gary raise his hand in this show.
He doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, I
that's
know,
why.
right? Go ahead, Gary.
Were you naked when you?
I'm naked. I was naked minutes before you guys walked in the house.
Really? Are you a nudist?
I'm not a nudist. I just don't like to have clothes on. So if that makes me a nudist, maybe I am.
I guess
Yeah,
that
pretty much.
that's technically what a
Yeah,
nudist
I don't
Yes.
like being called a nigga, but I mean, you know.
but he's black.
Oh my!
Funny, but I do owe you $25.
You're horrible to yourself.
Funny. It's so now see, and there's an example. This was the perfect example of what's going on with Tay. None of what just happened at this table was racism.
Oh, I was about to
was
say something
just-
racist to Rick.
No, okay, well that's it's
Hey, go ahead. I'm listening.
it's race. Racism gives us language that we can spice things up and laugh at, and that is different than racism. Racism is stringing up the black guy because you don't like him. Racism is stopping someone from getting a job because they're a particular race or color. That's racism.
Say something about Mexicans.
He'd be better than the monkey
Oh, not
in the
you.
White
I'm
House.
not Mexican.
That was not done for fun.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
that's
Yes, it was.
messed
Yes, it
up.
was. All of that is for fun.
Monkeys are fun, but that was not
No,
said.
telling
that
you,
shit
all of that
was
is for
that,
fun.
that was Jim Crow in the flesh.
And
right
I'm not
there.
I'm not arguing that there aren't people out there that do that, but you know what? Let me tell you something. The racists that do think like that, the Jim Crow racists that are still alive, they don't fucking have internet, and they ain't talking to Tay, my
Oh
friend.
no, that is untrue. You're saying racists don't have internet?
I'm saying
They
I'm saying
create
by and
all
large.
those fucking white
Yeah.
supremacist websites and
Well, I
they-
guess
they have-
www.ikilledtheniggalastfriday.com.
Yeah, well, they hire someone. I don't think that they're interacting with Tay. I think what
Yeah.
you saw is trolling.
It was
That's
robot.
99%
was
of what I
just
think
gonna
is
say,
out there.
You are confusing the two, whatever they're called, the programs or Shake.
KKK.
No.
Wake
doesn't
up,
know.
white people.
Well, like you have like Hangouts, and that's like an app.
Sites?
Yeah, an app. You're confusing like hang out with hang up, and that's two different things.
All right.
I got the new race
That
app.
was not funny.
I got the new race app out there.
Yeah.
Just look for any insult in race.
I mean,
That'd be good. Like instead of the joke of the day,
Right? The race
here's
comment of the
today's
day.
racist remark.
Oh, you just take a picture of what color it is. It just brings up all. I mean, it brings up all kinds of racist shit about them.
I
ahead,
think
Marie.
that
I'm
people
so
just
high.
want to hear their racist thoughts repeated.
They,
That's
no,
what
you know
I-
what
I don't.
they want?
I really don't.
They want
some
acceptance.
ways.
They want validation. People want to put racist stuff out so they can see that there's at least a couple of people that go, "Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that."
fuck that
No,
monkey.
you know what?
I mean, come on,
I think
monkey?
it's
That's
just
terrible.
that's some in some people's minds. That's that inner crazy that they have. That's just like when you go to public restrooms sometimes and you see people taking shit and smeared it all over the wall.
I
don't
do not
ever
see that.
You've never seen that shit.
As it
Hey,
happens,
look.
no.
Then I have to
I-
start doing
I
it in
would
the areas
kill
you
that
live.
person.
Dude, look for a home out in this area, Gary. I don't know where
Yeah.
you live.
I mean,
It's ironic you say that. He lives down the block, literally.
I mean, in a dumpster,
block.
apparently.
And that's
Across
racist.
the only
I'm
reason he was on
leaving.
time.
You thought I lived on the other side of Wilshire.
Wherever
That's
they
fucked
smear
up.
shit.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds like
Come
a public
on.
park.
Nobody has ever seen
What are you
that
talking-
before.
Yeah, no, I've never
No.
seen it.
No.
Although
You have
I
never
went,
seen
I
people
went
smear
in,
As it
shit.
happens.
No, not as it happens.
no,
I
I've
have
seen-
gone
yes.
into restrooms.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
I've
Trust me.
seen that.
I mean,
Yes,
if,
in
if
the
you want
park
to, yeah,
the
if you
other
want to,
day.
if you want to get real
I
technical,
ran out.
I have been and seen in public restrooms where people have literally taken shit and smeared it all over the walls.
Yeah, I've never seen this, and I don't doubt that
No.
it happens.
Were you on heroin? What happened?
What's happening?
That's how rumors get started, man.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't a Milky Way?
I know, right?
mean-
Now we for everything he says, we always. Were you high? Were you high? You were
I
high.
mean, did you really see it?
And
Come
nothing
on,
wrong
man.
with that.
Yeah,
We're
right.
like,
right.
what do you
All right.
smoke?
Well,
With
that
a
was our
weapon?
first story. Let's move
All
on
right.
to our second
Goodbye,
one.
Tay.
This
Goodbye,
is one we
Tay.
actually
I
did
wanted to
on
get
this
some
show.
advice on that
Oh,
one.
go ahead.
Yeah, they're going to relaunch her. What they're going to do, they took her offline, and they're probably taking really racist and offensive phrases and words, and they're blocking them out of her dialogue
Yeah.
so that she
Okay.
doesn't go to them.
Okay.
So get creative, folks.
Now
Get
she's gonna
back
get
in there when
boring.
she's
do you
online
work?
and start thinking.
Yeah.
What did they not think of? You know what I mean? Obviously,
Asking her if she wants to give you a blumpkin.
exactly a blumpkin. That's exactly right.
Have you ever had a dirty Sanchez?
Yeah.
Stick your cord in my mouth.
Oh, we didn't get that one. And you'll have a nerd like always trying
She'll be
to
down-
block that one out.
She'll be down in a number of minutes as soon as it gets back up if we do the right thing. That's why we want to break Tay. That's it. So
What a stupid
Mississippi
name.
windshine. There's a
What is
phrase you
that?
want to
What
give
is
it.
that dumb name?
You ever
Tay?
gobbled the gook?
Why you gotta make her not like Chinese people?
Yeah, what's that about?
I didn't
was-
say gook.
that
I
was
said
racist.
gook.
Oh,
okay.
No,
you
I
know
didn't.
what?
Different.
We hear the racist we are.
Exactly. Fucking exactly. My point.
All right,
don't
this
know.
next
All right.
story. This next one is one that Marie might remember because
Oh,
we
maybe.
did this story. No, who am I kidding? Marie can't remember 2 minutes ago, but she won't remember the story by the time I finish it.
Okay.
But we did cover this, but it's back in the news. A former Mount Sinai Hospital ER doctor, but this one's in New York, Marie,
Okay.
had quite an explanation for why his sperm may have landed on the face of a patient who accused him of sexual abuse during an examination of her shoulder.
So he has an explanation on
He-
it.
he
Like
does.
there was an accident.
He went to court and explained how this could possibly
A
happen.
clear,
Here-
reasonable one.
Yeah,
right?
here we go.
Is the same doctor doing it now someplace else?
No, he's still in New York.
But he's going to court with an argument.
Yes.
That's what's
No,
going
because
on.
he knew he was
let
gonna
me
do this
finish.
shit.
I'm
Hi,
curious.
hi,
You
boy.
need to drink a cup to shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
Right after you eat the food, you eat my ass.
All right.
Dr. David Newman was arrested after a woman said he gave her a debilitating extra shot of morphine and then proceeded to masturbate and ejaculate on her face. But Newman offered another possibility when investigators came calling.
I checked out on somebody else's face.
He told the cops, "I'm embarrassed because I whacked off in the lounge.
Yeah, there you go.
And it was possible that the ejaculate may have gone from my hands to the woman's blanket.
Sure,
Okay.
That's happened to me
Semen
before.
also may have transferred from my hand to her face during the time that I treated her."
Right.
But here's the thing. 3 other women have also since stepped forward accusing the doctor of groping their breasts during exams.
Whoa. But wait, they got morphine?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I know. That's the thing. So should you be complaining? You got some morphine.
I don't know if the shit, because I'd love to have some morphine. That's delicious.
And
stuff.
you'd be willing? Would you be willing to get a little ejaculate
I
on
would-
your
I-
face? Just on your face.
I don't like it on my face.
What fun is that not to have it on your
Maybe
face?
on my shoulder. I would do
On
the
your shoulder.
Yeah. Just not the neck or the face. Yeah, I don't know.
How about
I
belly
don't like
button?
Boring.
Build a
Belly-
little pool
I
in the
can
belly
have-
button.
yeah, the belly button's all right. That's a good border.
Boring.
I know. I'm sorry.
You got
Build a little
you're
pool.
you're moving. All right, you're bringing Marie
I
to a
don't
place
like.
where you
I
usually
don't like
get her.
poi. Okay, so I
Poi?
don't need that shit.
Well,
near
that's
me.
why they have rags and shit and soap. You're so boring.
And that does not come off with easily with water, and you have to have like some kind of like.
You don't want to
calmant.
rub it off.
Hey,
It's
hey.
good for your
now,
skin.
are you sure it's 7?
Yeah, maybe not. No.
No, not
That's a
that.
callback to a conversation that happened before the show. If you're listening,
And I like how he asked
Nobody
Emery,
gave
even
you an
though I'm the one
answer.
that said it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't confirmed. So.
Right.
So
Well,
the
he
guy,
had-
so the guy is saying that he actually jerked off on the room next door.
Yeah, he went
jerked
into the
off in room
lounge,
next door, and then
got
he
it on
came
his
back
hand.
and he said, "Okay, let's look at your what? Is
Shoulder.
he a dermatologist? What
He's
is
a
he?
shoulder. He was working on her shoulder.
Oh, a shoulder.
You know what this is, by the way. Just for the record, I want to be. I want to go on record as saying this is the something about Mary defense.
Oh.
That's what this is. That's it. If the press doesn't call it that, they're
It's a
missing
good
a
one.
fucking boat.
Or
Tell you right now.
a fucking serious health code violation.
Here's the thing. I am right now in physical therapy for my shoulder. I go in twice
What's
a
that
week.
on your face?
And I exactly, I can tell you that this is just a normal part of therapy.
You're like, ooh, cream.
Yeah.
So you're used to your
She's
doctor.
like, my doctor always asks me at the end, would you like an ice pack and some jizz?
Jizz in your face.
A little poi. But listen, you know, when you go to hotels, those duvet covers, they have done like studies when they have put like
They go in with
Oh, in a
black light,
hotel?
yeah.
yeah, they've done black light, and they also have done DNA tests. They've found like thousands and
Yeah.
thousands.
So we have to
of
start
forms.
doing that in doctors' offices?
Well, I'm just saying that you've all had other people's semen all over your face at night, at least.
Some of us
I
more
take-
than
What about,
others,
what about
Marie.
if, look, what about if you levitate when you sleep?
I take that cover off. First thing I do,
I do
go to
too.
the hotel, I
But
take
you
it
can't.
off
You
right
still
to the
can't
floor.
see it. You can't see it. I sleep on the top. Even in I've slept in 5-star hotels, and
Yeah,
I
it's
still
even in
sleep on the
5-star
top.
hotels. They
Yeah.
they tested their
I sleep
duvets
on
as
top
well.
of the covers. I don't
Yeah.
even take
It's
my
funny
pants
you
off.
only sleep on the top because I only fuck on the top of those covers. That's the only place
There
I
you
will
go.
fuck when I'm in
That's
a
where
hotel.
it comes from, right there.
Because I don't want to fuck in somebody else's cum. Come
You're
on.
6
God.
degrees of
Yeah, yeah.
separation from his semen.
6
from sperm.
degrees.
Sasha,
Right.
Not even.
Shit,
Guys-
that chair right there. No, I'm kidding.
Live-
guys, Sasha on our board says,
Sasha.
that's a doctor who admits to not washing their hands.
Yeah, there you go, right?
Hey,
La vis los
Sasha.
manos, you motherfucker.
At least he's a doctor, not working in a restaurant.
Absolutely.
Right.
It
Yeah,
might be
hey.
clean because he's a doctor. It
Yeah.
might be very sterile.
Nah, doctors are probably some
Beforehand.
of the nastiest motherfuckers ever because they know they got the medicine to treat it.
I never thought of that. That's absolutely right.
That's all right. I know she got fucking gonorrhea.
Your
I'm gonna
STD.
fuck her and take this shot and be back in the. I'll be shooting golf in the morning.
Back in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. So
Wow.
the advice, my advice is, if your doctor looks relaxed, you want a tense doctor. You know,
Yeah.
If
That
he
means he's
looks
about
relaxed,
to bust.
He just jacked off
If
in the
your
lounge.
doctor's like dripping sweat in the forehead like that.
Right.
You
If
better
his hands are calloused.
Shaking.
check his
You know,
hands out.
just listen, if you don't want that kind of thing to happen,
Stain in his
you
pants.
jerk the doctor off.
Or just get a really old doctor.
Does that mean you'll get a discount on your treatment? or-
Probably. Who
Here's
needs
one, Get an
insurance?
old doctor.
Yeah, get
An
my
old doctor
one of
don't
my
work
doc-
anymore.
Yeah, my doctor's like almost 80.
Doesn't
You don't want
shoot
one with
jizz anymore.
Parkinson's because they're always jerking off.
They come
You're
faster.
stupid. Ew.
You're awful. You're a sick human being, man.
They have time to wash their hands after and then work on you.
Emery, I'm going to do this next story just for you.
All right.
A Texas man says he found fossils from Noah's flood in his yard.
Nice.
and his
fuck me
and
right
his
in the
claim
ass.
is being supported by Wayne Pross, who has helped. Oh no, I'm sorry. Wayne Pross was helping his aunt out, laying dirt near her home in Tyler, Texas, when he found some snail fossils. He claims they're from the time of Noah's flood, and as a result of that, and he's being endorsed by the guy who runs an anti-science museum that claims evolution is an old-fashioned theory. That guy's supporting him.
First of all, he's a motherfucker with just a huge amount of disposable income.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which
What
guy?
piece of this
The
art?
guy
The
that
guy
found him in
that's
the museum.
sponsoring the shit.
Oh.
So what do you find, like a piece of the boat? What the hell? Is he
No, he found
He found
two,
snail fossils.
There she go, not
twin
paying attention
elephant
again.
bones.
She's not paying attention. Again.
Yeah, I know. They would
What did
stop getting Marie high.
He
What
found a dick in the bucket.
It
Marie's
is a
like,
contact eye next
what
to
did
him.
Tay get on her face?
I can't help it. It's so okay.
So it's okay. So what makes these bones the fucking animals?
Yeah, that's where I got
from
lost.
the-
I don't understand.
Snails don't have
Crazy
bones,
story.
first of
How
all.
the fuck does the ant
It can
know
still be a
anything?
fossil.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, it could be a
A
fossil.
fossil.
Well, here's the thing. They sent these things in, and it turns out that these things are millions of years old, these
All right.
fossils.
So that's what a fossil
But
is.
what's great is the guy from that anti-science museum
Right?
Mhm.
says they are from Noah's flood, and they're only a couple thousand years old.
Yeah.
So apparently this flood of Noah happened a couple thousand years ago.
Yeah. These guys dismiss carbon dating. They say.
Oh,
that
yeah, none of that
Wasn't it
exists.
before 2,000 years that it actually happened? Was
I don't. Yeah,
apparently
it's before AD. I don't even understand how they can say that makes it legit. I don't even.
Was there? a
They
piece
can't,
of-
you guys.
Yeah.
There's no figuring this out. You can't reason with retards. This is stupidity. This is just people making shit up
Fantasies.
to support their own bullshit. That's
Yeah,
all this is.
They just want to be relevant, basically.
Okay, here's my advice. And it's not necessarily probably advice so much as an observation, but this is proof that there's no God. And I'll tell you why.
right,
Because
calm
if there
down.
was, he clearly would have and should have kept Texas underwater.
I might have to agree with that.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, it's just an
Yeah,
accurate
that's-
statement there.
That was-
I
that
agree
was
with that.
good.
Did they find like Noah's license plate like with the bones?
His passport,
I love it.
They
Here's,
found his teeth. You know
His
what I mean?
teeth,
The
those
dentures.
his
Yeah.
boating license.
here's the other thing that's
They
great.
matched
is
it to his
the guy
records.
from the anti-science museum said, yes, Noah, in fact, he did build this giant boat, and he had two of every animal, including dinosaurs.
Well, that's true because they made a movie out of it.
Right.
Jurassic Park? No, I'm just
So-
kidding.
A couple thousand years ago, when dinosaurs were wandering the
Yeah,
earth.
they had dinosaurs in it too. They said, really?
No
yeah.
dinosaurs. Well, dinosaurs are gone longer than that. They were gone.
That's
Yes,
true.
Marie,
I'm
they
glad-
were.
I'm glad you're
Because
paying
they
attention,
made
Marie.
it.
Did I lose it? I got lost again.
You know, Marie.
Fuck you. I'm not on your side. You have been shitting on me today.
I know. You're a
Marie
target for me today. I don't know what
Makes
it is.
no sense to me sometimes.
Sometimes.
Let me be very clear, Marie.
I lost track of what he was saying.
Well, it's understandable, but here's the thing.
What?
I want you to know that the G spot is in the back of a woman's throat, just so you understand. It's true because they made a
You're
movie
so
out of that.
stupid.
So says
I
the
was only
doctor.
kidding
Okay.
about the
Deep
movie.
throat.
So,
Psych.
yeah. So the fact is, only Christian 6,000 year earthers
Right.
take this shit
Well, they
seriously.
also believe that people and dinosaurs walked the earth at the same time.
Right. But
And that people weren't apparently getting stepped on a regular
That's
basis.
from the
Right,
land of the lost. You
yeah, it
remember
is.
that?
That's exactly right.
So it is true.
But
Chaka.
how many
Chaka?
bones did they find?
Chaco?
Just a couple snails.
Chaka.
It wasn't even bones.
Wait a minute,
sleaze
snails?
stacks.
Yeah.
Snails.
It's
Oh,
just
God.
bullshit. It's just utter
No,
nonsense.
that's wrong. How you can say
Utter
snails?
nonsense.
So yeah, like I say, my advice is we should just next time Texas wants to secede, everyone just go okay.
Yeah, they should have let them.
Look, the truth
honestly.
is the snails didn't make it on the boat. Okay, they're too
No, they
slow.
were-
They were too
Exactly.
slow.
just
They were
too
trying.
slow.
They
They're
tried.
They just
Well,
missed
guys,
the
But
door
the
closed.
flood
Guys,
came
guys.
and took the snail.
Guys, snails don't need to be on a fucking boat.
Right.
Yeah,
see?
Okay.
they survive a flood.
Yeah, you don't need a boat to save the snails. And by the way, the Bible doesn't say there's only two of each animal either, just to be clear.
But
That's
you need-
another pile of bullshit.
But you need two snails to make the holy story complete.
Listen, do
Right,
you
right.
see
And to make
now
another
why I'm
snail.
going
Yeah,
to
they
the
need to
con-
bang. They need to bang.
Why are you gonna say he can't have two snails, man?
Yeah.
Why can't the snail get some?
Why do you have to get all biblical? Why do you have to get all biblical?
She is good to
Biblical.
contact high.
Yeah,
She
a
stumbled on the word
biblical
biblical.
Showing up
Even after
late.
saying it right a minute ago.
Why you
Marie,
have to
you
get
know
all
you're the one
biblical?
supposed to be
Lazy
reading these and
ass.
keeping up. That's your
I'm
job.
sorry, you keep taking it
Biblical.
away. Okay.
When you got something to say, just raise your
Okay,
hand.
well.
But we're gonna move on to our next segment,
Ooh, yeah.
which why don't we? You know what? We did this a couple weeks ago. You want to do it again because Rick didn't get to play and you didn't get to play. Let's do
Which one? What's this?
a little bit of Would You Rather,
Ooh,
All right, let's
okay.
do it.
and we have new theme music. Would you rather, Emery? Yeah.
Yeah.
The way Would You Rather is you get two choices. This is Marie's favorite game because she lost her shit last week.
Oh,
I did.
heard.
I can't remember. Did I?
Yes. This is where we let our listeners come up with ideas of Would You Rather. These are two things, and you get to choose.
All right, listeners.
So, since you're new this week, we're going to let you go first,
Oh,
Rick.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. Would
Here-
I? Okay.
Would you rather
Mhm.
chew through an umbilical cord or take a few bites of the placenta?
Chew, chew, chew.
You should do the placenta.
Wow.
You get
Really?
something
You
out
want
of
it-
Taste
it.
good? Does it
Awful.
taste good?
I don't know. Actually, I think I've been tricked into eating that shit
Yeah?
from a friend.
Are you kidding
Wait,
me?
for a
Yeah.
friend or with
No,
a friend?
like
from
a
a
soup.
friend.
That's
So you're
fucked
saying
up.
eat
Soup.
the placenta? I gotta let the
You
placenta
gotta
go
chew
into
it,
my...
and yeah, you
But it's
gotta
all
like eat
nutritious.
it down.
It's
Okay,
nutritious.
but the umbilical cord I just chew.
You
I
just
can
gotta
spit it
cut through it.
and
You're
spit it out.
separating.
Dude,
I
have
don't
you seen one with your baby?
Yeah, I saw
That's
it.
disgusting.
It was pretty disgusting.
Yeah, I would eat the placenta. It looks like a
Yeah.
jelly bean.
Yeah.
A large jelly bean.
A
No,
large
it's bigger
jelly
than a
bean or a
jelly bean.
jellyfish?
It's much bigger than
Like
a jelly
that
bean.
big.
It's that big?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a big. It's a.
I think I'll bite the umbilical
Yeah,
cord.
yeah,
'cause
right.
You
But
can
you
just
don't
you
have
can.
to. Does he have to eat the whole placenta? Can I just
No,
like a little,
he said eat
Our
it.
listener said
the
a
whole
couple of
thing?
bites.
A couple bites.
A couple that no, but
Nah.
then
That's
I
like bologna.
But chew
to
the
eat.
umbilical cord and I don't have to eat
Menudo.
it. I don't
That's
have
like
to
menudo
swallow.
for your people.
I know. I hate menudo.
Chorizo.
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 Disgusting.
Yeah, there you go. The umbilical cord is like
Yeah.
chorizo. There.
I'm chomping the umbilical cord.
I'm chopping
What about you?
I'm gonna do the placenta because I think I already have. So.
That doesn't get you out of it. You still have to do it again. You can't
Yeah,
go.
I
I
know.
already did
I
it.
know.
Marie doesn't like change.
Can I have a chicken placenta, please?
No, they put them in pills. They do a lot of shit with placenta.
Really?
now.
Oh
my
yes,
God.
absolutely. There's a company that you could send your placenta off to,
Does
and
it-
they will make them into supplement tablets that the mom can eat.
Does it help you with something?
It's supposed to keep the milk back to the. It's supposed to
Look at Emery.
replenish
He's
your
losing
body.
his. Emery is. He
Dude,
Dude,
can't-
I didn't do it.
It doesn't do any of the things they claim it does. It's just stupid bullshit,
Now he
retarded.
knows- now
fucking-
he's- now he's a
Another way to
fucking
make more
scientist.
money.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now he's
sorry.
a scientist that knows about placenta.
No, I'm a fucking skeptic who reads about bullshit.
Dude,
There's a
you
difference.
only read the bullshit side. You gotta
No, I
read the
don't.
positive
I read
side.
all the sides.
All right. Well, she
God
looked really
damn, I
good.
hate
Is it good in
stupidity so
coconut
much.
oil?
So haters
Yeah.
be hate. She looked good. Yeah.
Does it go
coconut
well
oil's
with
really
chicken?
good.
What
Anything goes
doesn't?
good with chicken.
Yeah, right.
And does it taste like chicken?
Tastes just like chicken.
Okay.
I think.
Oh well, then I'm on board.
I've tasted breast milk. Has anybody tasted
Oh
breast milk?
man, that's hot.
Just the other
Kind of
day.
sweet flavor.
It's
Yeah,
sweet.
You have.
they're
Tastes
sweet.
like rice
Accidentally.
milk.
I've not.
I accidentally did.
Really?
Like I thought it was.
Why
like
you have
really-
that face?
Accidentally?
Your
It
baby
was
drank it.
disgusting.
What did you
Oh,
think
it
was going to come out of a
disgusting.
breast?
Wait.
It was pretty bad.
It was
terrible.
not. But then your girl has some you know,
It
fugazi
tastes
No,
cheese.
I tasted a bunch of different ones.
Was it
Oh.
cheesy?
Accidentally. He did it all.
Accidentally.
I didn't taste my own either. I tasted. Oh, I actually did taste my own, but I tasted the first time somebody else's.
The first time I ever
From the
tasted it, my
tap?
sister was
No.
bottling
Oh.
it for her kid, and I actually sampled that out of a bottle.
Accidentally.
No,
What
on
is wrong
purpose.
with you people?
On
I
Accidentally.
did it on
Oh.
purpose.
On purpose.
I
No,
did it
I
on
was
purpose.
curious,
Me
and
too.
I hadn't had a.
That's an incest meal.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no question.
Hopefully it was from the bottle.
It was from the bottle. I did not. Yeah, no.
Yeah, she gave me a cup.
He shot it across the room.
Right? You could.
I had a friend that was shooting it across the room at us once. That
I
was
wanted
funny.
to do
Really?
that to my husband.
I would do that like a fountain.
Yeah, of course you would.
He was
That's
not
why
into
guys
it.
don't have tits with milk,
He wasn't
because
into
we
it.
would do that shit.
Oh yeah, I'd shoot it into my own face.
You tried to do it with your husband, and he
I
was like, no
tried,
fucking
he
way.
was not into it.
Yeah.
Really?
But doesn't it leak out sometimes
It-
too?
Oh my God! It went off in the
Yeah,
shower.
yeah, oh.
It
Went
went
off in the shower. That's a
Whenever
funny
you got
thing.
hot-
She made him
quiet. Let her talk.
Go
They-
back.
They
Rewind.
Go on.
they
Yes.
fill up and they get really hard and
Yep.
they get
Yeah.
really hot. Like you feel like you're on
Yes.
fire.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, when I was
Are
performing,
you just enjoying this or you're agreeing?
it's
I-
called a letdown.
Look.
So like your
Not until the story's over.
your boobs get really hard and they get really upright and they get really hot and then all of a sudden they just explode with milk, right? So I was on stage at the Ice House one night
Oh.
and I did not plan the pumping. Okay, they're disgusting.
Calling it a letdown, I would call that a
Keep
raise
telling.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
then-
it takes you by.
Dude,
Marie,
it's-
Marie,
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, don't take this the wrong way, but I would like to offer my services to check out your shoulder.
My sh- You know what? I grew up around guys. This is getting
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I'll supply the protein.
Oh my
Hey, when
god.
my lady was pregnant, she was like boiling hot. It was disgusting. It was during
Really?
the summer. And then she would get close to me and like, oh honey, and I'd be like, get away.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you are like a
Emanating
furnace.
heat. Yeah.
You know, you're just like
Yeah.
boiling. You're just it's disgusting.
I
man.
hated being
Wow.
pregnant.
Just their whole
That's-
body gets hot.
Fucking hated
Yeah.
it.
Imagine if she had the Zika virus.
Yeah. Then
Funny
she's
you
Yeah.
should
hot with a
mention
little
that,
head.
Emery. I have a
No.
question for you.
Oh shit.
Oh snap.
Someone wrote, would you
Shit.
rather eat a mad cow burger or get bitten by a 6-inch Zika mosquito?
Wow. That's for me?
Yes.
I'm going with the 6-inch Zika
Zika
mosquito.
mosquito.
Yeah, but then you can't.
Because I'm not whoa.
Wow.
Reproduce. You are getting.
Don't blame your misfortunes on me.
I have a
goddamn it.
question though.
Yeah, yeah,
Can you, if you have sex with a woman, can you transfer the virus to her that way?
I,
Yes.
You know, that's a great question.
No, they said yes.
Oh, the answer's yes?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
See, I need that information.
Dude, I would
Okay.
eat the other
So,
thing.
so, so
What's the
if
other
that
thing?
happens, then if that happens, then if
And
I
you're
decide to
fucking
have
toxic.
kids, or if I have kids, they're gonna end up tard-headed.
Yeah, small
Does
headed.
the Zika virus kill you?
No, it makes their head
No,
small.
it makes their head
Yeah, yeah.
small.
Really?
Babies,
Yeah.
babies have.
You
and
get
they
Donald
sound
Trump hands,
Dude,
and your head?
like the
Beetlejuice.
shrinking head. Like, and
Really?
I heard they were like having like little sounds from the babies in Brazil that like have the.
And they sound like
virus.
mosquitoes.
They sound different, and they they're like. They cry with like a whine. It's like totally.
Are you sure these
different.
just weren't things dressed up for carnival?
No, it wasn't paper mache. It was real.
Right.
But what was
Really?
the other option? So Zika or what?
Or a mad
Yeah,
virus.
Eat a mad cow burger.
Well,
Oh, then he would die.
yeah, mad cow. What happens with mad cow? You die if you eat that burger.
Yeah, to get,
So
like,
that's a
encephalitis?
no-brainer. I mean, I would rather have the kid with no brain. But here's the thing: the reason I'm taking the mosquito is because I ain't making nobody pregnant anymore.
You'd have to just wear a condom the rest of your
I'm
life.
done.
You sold them at 6-inch.
Very well done. Very well done.
All right, fair enough. Okay. You. Hi, guy.
Oh, good. Yay, hi, guy.
Would you rather
Uh-oh.
go down on Oprah Winfrey after a 3-mile run or snort a line of Courtney Love's pubic dandruff?
Oh shit!
I'm eating Oprah.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
Really?
She's a fucking billionaire.
But
Hey,
they don't.
she's
You
not
don't get
paying you
money.
for it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like money coming out of a
Well,
vagina.
no, but I would rather just
But
eat
he
Oprah.
could go around. I just ate Oprah.
Number one.
Hey, do
And
you
that's,
know?
that's how confident Gary is. Gary's like, one time I ate Oprah, man. She can fall in love.
Hey, look, do you
She's
know what this is
mine.
gonna do for my Instagram following?
Sure. Sure. So you could take a rag afterwards
Yeah.
and sell it for like gazillions.
It's like a I was going to say it's
Like a shrine rag.
it's like a tweet, but slightly different.
I thought I was the only one that thought that Courtney Love had pubic hair dandruff.
No, apparently one of our listeners.
Is
No,
that
I'm-
possible?
I'm
Is that even
definitely-
possible?
It's a weird thing. I mean, because snort,
They
you
have
have to snort
eczema.
the dandruff?
But why down there unless they have eczema or something on their skin in there?
Yeah.
Does that hair get? It's not a scalp. I don't really understand how that can happen.
I don't know that it's necessarily a real. Listen, I don't think these things have to adhere to actual reality.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I
Physics
mean,
don't-
look,
But
if
it's fun
this
to
was
think about
reality,
it.
you
No,
have
hold
to
on a
give
second.
Adolf Hitler a rusty trombone.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean? Is that in there?
Last
That's what
week.
you picked last week.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I don't
last week,
remember.
right.
Hold on a second.
Because apparently you don't like the Jews.
A woman's
I like
pussy juice, though. A woman's pussy juice, when it actually is all over, it leaves flakes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it dries.
What is it? What is it? Cereal?
The
What are
pussy
you talking
juice.
about?
So does
Yeah,
all the
when it
cum. So does
dries-
all the cum that's been spilled on her pubes,
Right?
Mons
Yeah.
Venus.
So
So
it
that's
must be
sperm
one that
flakes.
hasn't
Yeah,
been
yeah.
cleaned for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, right,
Okay.
right, right.
So you
Oh, this
really
is
So
pleasant.
yeah, I'm
Would you do
going
sperm
down on
flakes?
Oprah.
No.
No.
No, no, he sleeps on top of the hotel, man. He sleeps on top of the hotel itself, not even in the bed.
He's black. They're
That's
not
how much
letting him
he's-
in the hotel.
Oh my God.
No, you know what? They probably are because one of my friends probably owns the hotel.
Ah.
Yeah, he's
Probably.
Fair enough.
fancy.
Okay, Marie, here's your question
Oh,
this week.
no.
I'm going to give you a nice one because I didn't
Okay.
give you one last week.
Okay.
Gobbledygook.
Would you rather attend a Jeffrey Dahmer dinner party or have your kids babysat by Jared from Subway?
Oh, he's a pervert, right?
Wow,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
tough one.
He's the one that was
It's a tough
fucking.
one.
yeah.
for
The
her.
black
So,
guys.
ah.
Jerry curls.
So,
Can I amend this at
No.
all?
No.
Oh.
and if you attend the dinner party, you have to eat what's on your plate.
Well, maybe I won't get like a
You
I mean,
already
I'm
like
curious.
placenta.
Right,
Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is a no-brainer.
I'd be more curious to eat somebody than to like have my. I don't want my kid raped. Get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
well, you want to practice for that dinner now?
I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat anything that's still attached. You know what I mean? I like it when it's fucking quartered
Oh, I don't care
and
about you.
sashimi'd.
This dick is
So,
sashimi.
let's just get that straight.
She said without it being attached, and I said I really don't care.
Take it off
Yeah.
and just wave
I will
in your hand.
remove it
This-
just so
this-
you can have it.
No, I'm
No,
mean
he's
like
saying
there's
this
no
could be a
feelings.
This could be a no strings deal. That's the joke he's doing, you guys. Now who's high? Because that was fucking funny. Damn, that was funny. That was a
you.
good joke, man.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
That comes from hanging around witty white people.
Yeah.
All right, these next two I'm going to put up just to the group, but just make sure we talk one at a time so people.
Yeah, we are talking
listen.
over each other.
Yeah, let's not talk over each other.
Oh, wow.
It's unfair to our listeners. Here we go. Actually, we have three. This first one is a little bit dark. This is, would you rather know when you were going to die or how?
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Mm.
I love that question.
I know my answer.
You know yours?
Yeah.
When or how? When or
I
how?
want to know when.
When?
When?
How?
When?
Well, all right. I don't have. I don't oppose with your question. I mean, with your answer, but I would rather know when. So therefore, I know what the fuck I'm gonna be doing. up
Right,
until
exactly.
that
I can
time.
plan now. I know
So
what I got to
now
do.
You
Yeah.
wanting to know how? As soon as you finish saying that shit, whatever you want to happen could happen.
Well, here's the deal. I want to know how because maybe I can make it
Avoid
not
it.
happen.
Ah, see, that's someone who believes in
So-
psychics.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
Like in a
it's
plane
psychic.
Yeah, you're like-
crash. Never getting on a plane.
Yeah, exactly.
That just means it's going to fall
Hey,
on
I
you.
know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
She goes, I'm saying, boom.
You don't know that. I could mess with
You
that.
can't
shit.
cheat the Reaper,
But
baby.
if you don't know when it's coming, how the fuck
Haven't you
gonna
seen
stop it?
any of the Final Destination movies?
No.
Mm-mm.
What if you found out that the way you died was rape and murder? What would you
God,
do
that
then?
would be fucked up.
That would be fucked up.
yeah,
Like,
She'd be like,
Wait,
"Can
wait,
I
wait,
change my mind?"
you know what I like the
she's
most?
no longer sitting next to Gary.
What I like the most about that proposition is someone tells her you die because of rape and murder, and then she spends her whole life worried shitless, goes crazy, and then rapes and tries to kill someone who murders her. She becomes the rapist and the murderer.
That's some Final
I think we-
Destination
I
shit.
think
And
we
it
got a
turns
movie
around.
idea.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a movie
yeah,
idea
yeah.
right there.
I'm
See?
glad I
You
could
can't know.
provide your
You
fucking
can't know.
movie ideas.
So clearly we
That's
don't
a,
agree
that's
on that
a winner there.
Yeah,
Write that
Starring
down.
one. Okay,
Very
here's an interesting one.
Let her star in it.
Here you go. You ready for this?
I know
All
we're
right,
on a
here's a
rape
good
and
one.
murder. Go ahead.
Would you rather live in a third world country in total poverty for 1 year or spend 2 months in a maximum security prison?
Prison.
2 months.
Done. Prison.
Third world I-
country. For how long in a
I've
third
been
world
around.
country?
You've been around it.
Yeah, well,
I've been around it.
you're Mexican. You're, for you, this
I'm
is like,
not Mexican, but okay.
you're not? What are you?
Ecuador. But
Ecuador.
Yeah,
everybody
no,
says
he's
same
immune.
thing.
Same thing.
He's immune
South
to so
America.
many diseases already. So
Yeah, I go and eat trucks and taco. Like,
yeah, you
so
can-
I'm
There's nothing there to hurt you.
Yeah.
Nothing.
no, you could do it. I can't do that
Yeah.
shit.
I can't go to prison because I may
I
not be
can't go
attractive to women anymore, but in prison I'm still considered pretty.
But 2
Yeah,
months.
but you're not gonna get turned out in 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months?
Yeah, it's not enough time.
what are you
Yeah,
kidding?
yeah,
48
yeah.
hours they're coming after me.
Yeah.
I have-
yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
he really
yeah.
thinks
So-
highly of himself,
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah. A lot of guys
Shit.
want to fuck you, huh?
he? Shit.
You know
You
what?
should see the mail I get.
Hey, hey, it'd be funny if somebody comes and tells hey, I've been in prison and don't worry, you're okay.
They'd rather shank you and take your shit than rape you. They
I'll
just want
know if you got fucked or not if you come out and you wash clothes excellently. especially if they're not yours.
Let me just say, all they want is your canteen. That's all. Don't worry
And
about it.
we're not talking about the snacks that come in the mail.
No.
Wait a minute. All right, so I'm going third world country. You're going third world country.
Yeah.
How
I'm
long in
going-
a third world country? 2 years?
2 months.
2 months?
No, a year.
No. 1 year. 1 year.
Oh,
one
Yeah.
year.
I'm going to jail.
I'm
Fuck
going to
that.
jail.
I'm going to jail.
That's because you know people.
I know.
Like you're
people.
you know, like I'm saying, you're going in with friends.
Well, he's a big guy.
But I know more than just
He's a
black
big
people,
guy.
Drew.
He's a
If
big
you're-
guy.
that's
I
what you're
know.
And
insinuating.
he's black.
I'll tell you exactly why he's going to jail because he's hoping that you'll go to jail.
Oh man, that's.
And I know why
So
I'm
it-
going to go to
I'd
jail.
go if I could go with him.
Yeah, right.
But how do you know I wouldn't want to fuck you?
Yeah,
though?
that's what I was getting at.
We've been on the road together. You didn't do it then. I figure I'm safe.
How do you
the
know?
money wasn't right.
Maybe. Wait a a minute. Maybe he pulled a Cosby and you didn't even know
You
he
slept
Yeah.
heavy, man. You
Yeah,
slept
yeah, yeah.
heavy,
Exactly.
Well, he drove.
You don't remember the blood in your stool?
That
It
was
didn't
because of
happen
those
in his
taxis
butt.
had on.
Easy.
It happened on his shoulder while he was driving. I would totally go with the jail because I know that, like,
You're going to jail.
I would go to
Well,
jail
she-
because if I have to have sex with a girl, who cares?
That's true. You're just getting like
She's
a clam
Italian.
bake.
She's Italian. She'll dominate in
So
jail.
you're
She'll be
really cool
ruling.
with that, huh?
I would totally.
Well,
have
my
sex with a
girl
girl
is
if I
right
had
around
to.
the corner. And she thinks you're very hot. I showed her
I
your
just
picture.
don't want to I don't want to go down on them. I'm fine with it the other way. Like they could
So
do
if
that
it
to
was a
me.
woman that looked like me going down on you,
I'd be all right with it.
Oh my God, I wouldn't.
Okay, so let's change the
I'm
story
in
now.
jail.
You're in jail with a big, fat, ugly woman who says, Marie,
Right.
you gotta go down on me every
Oh
day.
my God,
I
I'm
love her
dying.
voice. I love that you gave her that voice.
Yeah.
And a mustache and just
That sound
and
like-
pubes down there with flaky.
It
No,
looks like
no,
an
I
axe
would
wound in a
fight.
gorilla's back.
Now, I would
Like-
fight too. You know, like
Oh.
I would fight.
Yeah,
I
she
would
would.
fight.
She would fight.
Okay.
I fought people in my
but
life.
listen,
So.
She's big.
I mean,
Really big.
but the reality of that is,
Mm.
your ass gonna get tired.
It is gonna get
Yeah,
tired.
tired.
I do
And you'd
have
be licking.
some. I don't know if with women. I don't know if there's any connections with women's prisons. If I went to a male prison, I'd be all
Oh, if you were in, you'd get even more than me. I'm sure. But
raped.
Keep
you're
describing your prison story
Yeah.
I
to
used
us.
to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
making believer jerking off. He's so disgusting. So gross.
What?
I'm thinking about her in that dentist chair.
we got a lot to cover. Okay, guys.
Okay, go.
It's
On
a
to our
good
next
thing no
segment.
one's paid to be here. She would sue the fuck out of us.
Yeah.
I know.
Makes you think I'm
true.
not.
You wouldn't sue
No,
me.
never.
No,
Alright.
but y'all would all turn and the shit'll end up being all on me.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, but you gotta if you're gonna sue somebody, it's gotta be somebody with something.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Dun, dun, dun. Marie DelPrete sues guys from
Nah,
bad
that's
advice.
Bum.
You guys don't fucking
On
affect
Marie
me.
DelPrete sues Turnip, tries to get blood, fails.
On the people's court. Bum.
She got mad because
Welcome.
Jesus couldn't turn that water into wine.
Didn't you say last week that you were going to be a Muslim?
I am.
So drink a cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what?
Calm
I've
down.
never been on this violent side with you.
I'm taking it away from him this week, and I'm giving it to you.
Thank you very much.
You
Marie.
You already
Thank
told me
you.
we were going to be friends.
Yeah,
this
we
week,
got to
so.
change it up
You
once
guys,
in a while.
you
It
guys
gets
are
boring.
getting along. I like it, but it's time for our new segment.
All right.
Oh yeah.
We're doing something new here. Emery, hit me up. We're gonna play some Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
All right.
We're rocking. Okay.
Really beginning to
Don't
like
ask,
White
don't
Rock.
tell.
Yeah.
I ask people to say, what question should you never ask your significant other? So we have a couple, and if you guys have any you want to add, you just go ahead.
Wow, I was thinking this the other day. He'll come back.
First one is the obvious one, and this is one that I always say people love to ask each other and never should is, so how many people have you been with?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that one. I said
No.
that earlier.
Yeah. You see,
My problem is I can't count. Like I don't.
it's the numbers, huh?
Too many.
high.
I
When
stopped
when comics talk about this, we sound like we're just full of shit and bragging.
Exactly.
And it's not.
No, it's
that.
not.
It's not that.
It goes
I-
back all the way to 14 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. When I was on the road for 10 years, and girls are coming up after every show, and you're working 5 nights a week.
And you've done porn as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, what's funny is I was with my
Do
friend
those
Danny
count?
at the gym. Now, here's the question.
Yes,
I
those
thought
count.
They do.
I want to answer that question.
I
yes,
was
they
with
count.
Danny at the gym. We're working out, and this came up. And she's like, so how many have you been with? I'm like, I don't think you should ask me that question. It's not because we're together. It's just I know you won't have respect for me.
Right.
She's like, no, I want to know. Tell me it. So I said, and she's like, why? Is it a high number? I'm like, what do you consider high? She's like, 25, 30.
right. We
I'm
got
like,
Damn.
we got to
25,
get
30
perspective down here
Yeah,
before we have this discussion.
25, 30. So I'm going, if I tell her it's in the high hundreds, she's not going to respond well.
Right.
What I hate is you can't be in a relationship with someone, and when a question like that is broached, there's no, this isn't happening. There's no, I'm not going to respond to it. There's no, I don't want to have
You're
this conversation.
immediately in a no-win situation.
It's a no-win. It's a lockdown. Yeah.
Well, me personally, I think I really, and I think I said this earlier, I really don't think I want to know how many dudes she slept with because honestly, you're going to tell from her experience anyway how many guys
Do
she
you-
done been with.
But
so
do you care?
I really
I
don't give
don't
a
care.
fuck.
Yeah, it
because
doesn't
as long
matter.
As happen
don't
before me and not during, then
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
And for a poly guy, we've already dispatched that silliness. You know, polyamory is the freedom to do and be whatever, and so it doesn't matter. It just couldn't possibly matter.
Yeah.
You guys know the biggest lie a woman says when asked that?
What?
I can count them all in one hand.
Well, you know,
Cross-eyed.
in my stand-up, I always
Biggest
say you
lie.
never ask a woman because I don't care where you are in the world. You ask any woman, and the answer is always the same. It's between 5 and 7, usually.
So
You say
they
one hand.
basically give the how many beers have you had to drink tonight answer.
Yes.
That's what they're doing?
5 to 7. It's because they know they don't want to say more because they feel like a slut. They can't say less because then, like you say, you can't justify the stuff you know.
No, you can have natural talent. You don't have to
Yeah, but
have
it's
like
not
a
just natural
sex.
talent.
Not with sex.
I
Yeah, it's
disagree.
not just natural talent. No, it has to be brought along. You can't say to a guy, "I've only been with 2 guys. Now tie me up and spank me like a naughty schoolgirl."
I don't,
That's not
I don't
happening.
like to be
'Cause
spanked.
what about
I
if
like
you
to
fucked
do
with-
the spanking.
Then it
What
hasn't
about
been
if
done
you-
right.
What about if you dated one of those guys for like 2 months, and then the other one maybe like about 3 or 4 years or so? You learn.
Only what he knows.
Yeah, you learn what the guy.
What
for
makes
the,
you
for
think that a woman doesn't have her own natural instincts of what to do and
And
creativity?
today, with all the stuff on the internet,
I think the
I
answer
mean, a
to
girl
that
can become
question.
a
They
pro
sound like
in
boys to me.
24 hours.
I think the answer to that question is he's probably been with well over 100 plus, as have the other guys at this table, women. So I think that we probably are pretty fair at
Yeah.
discussing whether or not natural talent plays into this.
Yeah, we
Because
We've
just
studied
laying there, yeah, just
I
laying there is not a
disagree. I
natural
don't-
talent.
Who says that I lay
it's
there?
a natural talent. It's just not a good one to have.
This, hey, no one's talking about you. We're talking
Yeah.
about the general. We're
Oh.
talking about I
Rumor
presume you
is
are a
you lay
fucking
there.
wildcat in the bedroom.
Whereas I don't.
Oh,
The
yeah.
stories you've told on this show alone give me enough spank bank for 5 weeks. You are a freak in the bedroom. I'm positive of
I'm
it.
not
And even if
quiet.
it's not, I don't want to know because I don't need that fantasy killed.
I hear you.
Moving on to the
Roger
next
that.
question.
Well done.
But I feel like say good.
Okay, next question. Okay, so anyway,
Oh.
what I'm gonna go ahead, Marie.
No, we're good.
Dun, dun, dun. Marie just lays there. News at 11.
Nobody would
Dum-dum.
care.
Here's this next one. Here's one I don't think you should ever ask someone. Have you ever considered getting that fixed?
Oh.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
So you don't want to know how many people. You don't want to know how many people she had sex with, but you're okay with like.
You know what? It's actually it happens a lot from women to men. You know, like
They ask
you're
you?
You think you should be losing weight? You know, but
Yeah,
then
we do
from
say some
men to
fucked up
women,
things,
you know, it's
right.
like you lose weight. What? And then hell breaks loose.
Because
you know?
that's the shit that pisses me off sometimes. That you guys can be brutally honest
Yes.
with us, but we have to hold back because of your feelings.
my
I like
gosh.
the truth to a certain degree. You know.
Well, that's that
Spoken
degree.
like a woman, you know?
Remember that episode of Bad Advice where they fixed the problem between men and women?
It's not gonna happen.
That is not something that's ever going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I had a woman once, like, because, look, we all know I have big ears, right?
And she said that to you. You should get them fixed.
She said, have you ever thought about getting them pinned back?
You
I'm
a
like,
pit bull and shit.
Son of a bitch.
No, but I've been thinking of covering them every time you fucking talk.
I wanted to fucking cut them off my head.
I would have
Oh,
There's the door, honey.
I wish I had remembered that.
Is
I
it
just-
possible you misunderstood her and she was just wanting to wrap her legs around you?
No.
That's
All right.
And she used them as handles, but no.
Mhm.
I
Did that
wish I
really
had-
hurt your feelings?
No,
Oh, okay.
because I thought about it.
Why did you ask that as a gay guy? She totally did. Did that really hurt your feelings? And you put a little bit of on the end of it?
Because if it did, you were in trouble.
Like,
Really weird.
like that hurt your feelings?
Do you see any women around here
Okay.
besides yourself, Marie?
Nobody.
We get used to this stuff. We smell, we're fat,
Right?
we're bald, we're
Fucking
big
gross.
ears.
Who's
balls
fat?
stink.
Did you call me fat? I just lost 50 pounds, mister.
None of you guys
I'm
are fat here.
I'm looking
Yeah,
fat.
well,
on
shut
this.
up.
I lost
Look at that.
25 in like 3 months.
Yeah,
Huh?
you're
Yeah?
skinnier.
All right.
I've gained weight.
And gained.
I
like
see you
about,
running all over the neighborhood, man. Just working it off.
He's probably
good,
stole
man.
something. Anyway,
Damn it.
No, I just stole a part for a movie with LeBron. That's it.
Uh-huh.
nice. You know I'm just fucking with you.
Doing that flat screen exercise.
Okay, here's a good one. Do you think you'll get fat like your mother?
Oh.
I can ask my lady that because she
mom's
knows
not
that her
fat.
mom's fat.
Really?
My mom is
Her
fat.
mom's fat and ugly.
So
That's
you
not
you
nice.
could ask
Take
her
that back right now. Don't say that.
No,
out
Too
her,
loud.
late.
her,
Was
mo-
she
her
gonna-
mother doesn't
I'm
like
sorry,
me,
Marie.
so
Was she
fuck
going to
her.
be fat and beautiful?
Well, what if she listens? You'll
Oh,
never.
You could be.
Oh, his
Then-
mother-in-law
look.
just tuned in.
Oh.
Hey,
I'm
look,
just kidding.
look. But even if she did,
So who's
going
going to be your next girlfriend, Gary?
Seriously.
the same one I'm with?
Uh-huh.
Who asked that?
He's saying he can say that to
I can
his
say,
wife.
I say it.
because
I can
she-
call her right now and be like, "What is your fat, ugly ass mother doing?" Do you think I'm bullshitting?
No, I believe
No,
you.
don't send it.
I
Don't
can
send
call
minute,
right
do
now.
you-
I believe it because
know.
I know for a fact your girlfriend does not speak English.
I
Uh,
think,
all right.
I think
Oh,
you're
man.
hot.
With my dick in her mouth, you're absolutely right. She doesn't.
My God.
Hey, he's gonna
I
run
would
into the mother-in-law.
never.
I was so high that day. I don't know what I was
Nah,
saying.
you got me
If
fucked
this
up.
talk
As long
like
as
that-
you've known me, I've been a real
If
cousin.
my husband talked like this, he'd be fucking dead.
Yeah.
I would fucking cut. I would
Okay.
snap, and I would get away with it because I plan it.
Here's my.
Wow.
You're not fucking around.
I'm
either.
not fucking around.
You hate that shit.
Here's,
I would kill him in
here's-
a heartbeat.
here's my scenario, really quick. My girl told me that she's getting fat, yeah, and her mom's kind of fat. And my way to respond with that, yeah, I see pictures. Just that because I never
she
met
had
her
a baby. She had a baby,
Yeah,
right?
But
yeah.
I'd be like, and I would be like, if my lady said that same thing, I'd be like, yeah, that bitch is getting kind of fat.
But what happens when your wife, because you're gonna marry her, right? Your fiance.
Mhm.
What happens when you guys have a baby and she gets big?
Oh, it
if
happens,
she
dude.
gets big, you
She's
know?
gonna get her ass up and work out. That is
Yeah.
what's
3
gonna happen.
words: mail order bride.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
seriously.
What?
Treadmill or
Yeah.
See,
He needs a Thai woman that doesn't like get any like
doesn't
weight on her.
understand
Yeah.
anything.
Well, what's going on here is they obviously are people with the same sensibilities. They're well matched. It
Yeah,
sounds to me,
yeah, that's okay.
and that's great.
Yeah.
Some people you can be honest with, but
Yes.
the great number of relationships are not built that way.
Right.
But he insulted her mother. I mean, that's not being honest. That's
She
just
calls
being
my
a
mother
douchebag.
a whore.
Okay, that's not nice either.
You understand there are different cultures in the world. You are of the Italian variety. That's the problem here.
It's just a text message from
Uh-huh.
her.
Oh my gosh.
She sends me a text message. I'll kill you if you're cheating.
So,
But she's kidding.
okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
tell yourself
Yeah,
that.
you keep
Is she?
telling yourself
Hey,
that, dude.
Hey, look, there are now 2 women in here.
I want to fucking
Hey,
kill you.
hey, guy, the next meeting, we're all going to be wearing black at his funeral. I'm like, fuck, man. He should have taken that seriously.
Funeral. We're all gonna be testifying at the goddamn case.
She's
Hey,
gonna
but
say
look,
like
if-
I taught her
Hey,
to
look,
do
one
that.
at
but,
a time, one
but
at a
if it is my funeral, at least I'm gonna know when I'm gonna fuck.
And
Apparently-
how?
No, apparently not, because you think you're safe. I
Yeah,
don't think
right.
so.
Damn.
Okay,
He
here's
knows
another
how, not
question.
when. How, not when.
Here's another question I don't think you should ever ask. What's the kinkiest thing you've ever done?
Oh no.
Oh, I like that. Why wouldn't you want to
No.
know that? My
No.
husband told me all that shit.
Really?
I loved it, and it actually helped a lot. We would,
It's a great question to
I
ask.
like it.
If you have a comfortable,
It's not
open
good?
relationship, not open, but I mean a comfortable communicative relationship with your partner, I think it's one of the best questions in the
Yeah.
world. But most people don't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I just
you know
picture
what?
this. I just picture this. Okay, me asking the girl that question. She goes, "Well, yeah, I got. One time I had 10 guys. You know,
I was in Gangbanger, that movie.
yeah.
Oh, do you want to see the
Gangbanger
movie?
6, 7, 3, 14, and
Right,
But
17.
here's the thing, though. All right, I gotta take the woman's side for a little bit here.
Of course you do.
Because
Yeah,
we as
vagina.
guys, we won't agree. They could have fucked like 900 guys, and we could do shit way worse than them, but
That's
they're still
not kinky.
considered
That's
whores.
not kinky.
I'm
That's
taking
not
your side, ass.
But that's not kinky though.
Yeah.
Ass.
900 guys at one
Vanilla
time.
bean.
Well, at
That
one
ain't
time,
fucking-
yes.
Yeah, vanilla bean.
Everyone shut up. Tell us what kinky is, please.
I'm at the show.
Okay,
Just
everybody,
show us.
everybody quiet.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. I want to hear what
Yeah,
You
what's
have
your
the floor,
version of
Marie.
kinky?
You have the
It's
floor.
all you. I'll turn the
Well-
mics off if you want.
No, you can either tell yours or if it because you said your husband told you. You can tell us what the kinkiest thing is he's ever done.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Well, oh, I don't know. He'll get mad at me.
Oh
if I
yeah,
tell
don't
him.
then.
He
Don't.
doesn't
No.
I know
do
for a
not.
fact he does not listen.
Tune out right now.
Really?
No,
No, I
but
made
give us
that
an
up.
example of kinky. You don't have
Yeah.
to tell us what he did. Give
Whose
us a-
show is this?
You want me
mine
to-
now.
Can I give you an
Mine now,
example of what
'cause
I've?
she's talking sex.
Can I tell you what I've done that's kinky?
Yes.
Not necessarily to
sure.
my
Okay,
husband.
turn off the mics.
I really am genuinely curious because you're saying that 900 women isn't, and I'm curious why you.
What is
Okay,
your
I'll tell
definition?
you. I'll tell you one of my kinky stories.
Okay.
Okay. I tied up this person. And Shut. Okay, you can shut it off if you want to.
Everyone's off.
Okay. I tied up this person, and you're so just a lot. And I put him in my car trunk, and I drove him around as I went out with my girlfriends dancing all night.
That's not kinky. That's kidnapping.
But wait,
Wait, let her finish the story.
I'm liking this. You're a very dominant sex partner. And you've proven this over and over.
Do you get
That's
She's
a
in all
lovely one.
black.
I've had a girlfriend want me to tie her up and leave for the day. She wouldn't know when I came back to finish fucking her.
yeah,
I had a girlfriend.
it's all in
that
the
was into that.
anticipation, and
So
then
and that is kinky.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would give him water every once in like.
Okay, I was
going
gonna
to
ask. Does he get a water bottle?
He gets no, he doesn't get a bottle. He gets a sip,
Oh.
and then yeah.
Have
And
you
then-
ever?
So I untied him.
So yeah. That's
What's his reward? Wait. Shush. What is his reward at the end of this?
What is
Well,
he
me and my girlfriend, we would like do fucked up things. So we'd open the trunk.
Keep going. Come
Am
on.
I on? Am I on? Is it shut off
Yes.
for real?
No, you're on.
You're on.
Oh my God, no, I don't want to finish.
Yeah,
Wait a
don't-
minute. Of course you gotta
wait a
finish.
Why is he a
minute.
celebrity?
I want to
What-
be.
what does it
I
do
want to
for
be
the guy?
clear. What I did earlier was not turn your mic off. I wanted them to stay the fuck out of this conversation, and I turned them off.
Oh.
That's what was going on. So I didn't mean to fool you. I wasn't trying.
Again, I'm sorry. As the host, I still ask this question.
Yeah.
What was his reward at the end?
I can help with this.
I don't know that you can.
I can.
Can
Well,
I guess?
Why,
you know,
was it you?
You can give him.
I wish.
You can have sex with them as a reward, but that's not really a reward. The reward is the keep holding back and not having sex.
In other
Yeah,
words,
that's not a
No,
reward.
no. You know what? I think I'm gonna need that ass because if I gotta put up with all that bullshit beforehand,
they don't get it.
I don't get it.
They don't get it.
I
No, I
get it.
get
I
it.
get
None
it.
of it is bullshit.
It's just not
None
my
of
thing.
what she just described is from that guy's perspective
I
bullshit.
get
If
it.
he's
You
a
guys-
submissive,
He's
get
a
it.
submissive. There's no question, a submissive. And what gets him turned on, what makes him feel alive, is being dominated by this psychotic bitch who put him in a trunk. That is the fucking fantasy.
Sounds like a personal speech right
I
here.
wasn't. I wasn't
He was
psychotic
sweating
or a
and shit.
bitch.
Well,
but-
I don't mean that. What I mean from his perspective.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He's locked in a trunk.
and not getting
The risk, the
and
danger,
not
the
having an
scare.
orgasm. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Being held off.
because then when you do, it is like insane.
Boom!
Yeah.
okay. So the final part of this
I
story
count
is
down my
he
girlfriend
turns the
sometimes.
interior of her trunk into a hotel bedspread.
Yes, that's exactly
There
right.
you go.
At
there
the
you
time, it
go.
was a Nissan Altima. It wasn't even like a good car. It
And
was
he was on. Look, he was
small.
on top of the trunk.
Well, I mean, I think
He
it's,
didn't want to get all
think-
that other sub jizz all over him.
Isn't
No,
it
he
kind of
was
like
totally tied up. He couldn't move.
Isn't it kind of like a foreplay type of thing that's going on?
Right.
Foreplay, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
I like to say when you do it to a woman and you don't really go right at it and you tickle around here, tickle
Right.
around, you build it up. You
Right,
build,
you
it's called marinating the pussy. That's
Well,
what
yeah,
I
yeah,
call
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. but
Another
I
word
mean,
for it is four-score play.
Fourscore. I like
Long
marinating.
fucking foreplay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because after a while, when my blood is at that level, it's showtime, and we not doing shit. I'm
You got-
turned off.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn, my friend.
I'm gonna go get it on my own.
There's a lot to learn.
No, I don't think I want to learn any of
No,
that.
it's okay. You don't have to. Sorry. I'm just
I've
saying
been
there are
teased
options.
before.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. You want to do that one?
Yeah.
All right. Here's one. What's the biggest you've ever had?
About 350 pounds.
Oh, this is something to not ask.
Yeah,
The
you
woman.
guys. I don't think it
The
should be
woman.
asked.
Yeah, woman.
So these aren't universal. Okay.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I mean,
How could you ask that
that's-
to a guy?
some are no, you would.
Biggest vagina.
Some are just for the men, some are for both, some are just for the
Yes.
women. Obviously, this is
Hot
What's,
dog.
what's
Hot
the
dog
biggest
down the
vagina
aisle.
you've
What's
ever
the
had?
biggest vagina? Oh, she's this.
Wasn't the hot dog down the
No, there was an
hallway?
echo.
A whale, a tic tac.
Right.
I moved into furniture.
Yeah.
No, I mean, as a guy, like, I guess some guys are insecure.
I'm not insecure, but I really don't care about another guy's penis.
Mm.
I don't care. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the best lover in the world, but I know I please my woman.
Shouldn't you be after 500 people that you said you had sex
Well, after
with?
X amount of
Just put
time.
it all out there.
after
Isn't
And
it
it
all
was-
about
it-
experience?
and it was more
after
than
you
500.
Said,
I
but you
mean.
said it. The more experience, the better you are.
Mhm.
So
So, wait,
But my
has
woman
a-
hasn't slept with 500
Check
people.
that.
Has a guy ever asked you that?
How,
no.
how about girls? You girls ask all day
Oh
long.
yeah, girls
huh?
talk about cock
Yeah,
size.
they
talk about
do.
that.
But you know what? I don't really. That doesn't really thrill me unless it's really ugly.
Yeah,
And
right.
it's like really short, like that, like a button. But if it's
Or
just
curved is fun.
or-
That's cool.
curved
Have
is
you
fine.
ran into a
Yeah.
button? Are they
No,
out there?
I
Really?
haven't. But
Oh.
I'm just saying, if it was a button, like that would probably be an issue.
All right,
Yeah.
Well, here's
Or tuna
here's the
can.
last question. I don't think you should ever ask. How come you don't give head like your sister?
That's just so
Ugh.
stupid.
I could never I could never ask that question because my girl's sister is like
Is she
fucking
fine?
12.
Oh, well, not forever. Not forever.
Not forever.
Long fucking enough.
Give it 6 years, bro.
For right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm cool.
You're dead.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was talking to my girlfriend who's significantly younger than me the other day, and I said, "Yeah, I was thinking like '96. I played Santa," and she goes,
I wasn't born.
"She goes, no, she was born, but she goes, yeah, that'd be weird if I came to that mall and I sat on your lap." And I'm like, "That would be fucking hot. That would be awesome. Are you kidding me?"
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm 41.
She was 11 when I was playing Santa in a mall. Yeah.
I'm 41. My fiance is 26. And it's funny because when she was like in second or third grade, I was graduating.
Yeah, right.
I like how he
It's weird.
chooses the day he comes to the show high to do math.
I know. What instigated to get high? What was the instigation? Why did you want to get high?
I just wanted
Jeans.
to get high
It was
'cause I
springtime.
just wanted to get high because we just got a fucking pound. That's why.
Oh, going to Gary's
what?
afterwards.
What?
A pound
Just
of
kidding.
weed.
Oh man, that's a
pound?
lot. Did you really?
Wow, that's
Wow.
cool,
It was
man.
given to me.
Hook a brother
really?
up.
If y'all want some, I'll hook you up.
All right.
Wow, yeah.
Okay,
You
well,
know,
listen.
My relationship's same 14 years, and it's good.
Yeah.
I like
I
it
like
better
But
you.
here's
I
the
like your
thing.
girlfriend or
Here's-
wife. Did you marry her?
No, girl. She's girlfriend. Still
Here's the
girlfriend,
thing.
No
He-
wife yet.
Why?
Here's
We don't believe in that.
What do you mean you don't believe in it?
We were cool. We're cool without
yeah, all right.
pushing
I'm with him.
that right
All
now.
right, all right.
You know, we'll go to Vegas one day.
I
But
believe
what-
it.
what
I
name
believe
is-
it. I do not believe it exists.
well, Rick, let me
I've done it before. There's no big hype. My dad got married 8 times. I don't want to
Holy
repeat the same. thing
really?
he's doing.
But do you want to do it for your daughter? Like that's the only reason why I did it because I wanted to have kids.
Yeah,
so it just
maybe,
makes them feel better.
Well, Rick, here's my question for you, really quickly, and I guess we got to move on. But the age difference is there sometimes certain things that she just doesn't get that when you try
Sure.
to address, she
Sure.
fights you on it.
Sure. There's definitely. I have a lot more experience than her, which makes it more patient. I'm a very patient person when it comes to discussions and arguments. You know.
Well, the crazy thing with my relationship is she does damn near all the shit I used to do when I was that fucking
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
And when I try to explain to her,
You gotta let her. You gotta let her.
Yeah,
you gotta
but I
be
don't-
there
I
when
don't-
she's done doing the stuff, and when something costs her, and you only step in when it's detrimental.
no, Emery, because I believe that if I can save her those fucking steps from doing this
Is
is
she
my
open to
second
that?
chance.
Is
This
she open to it?
to an extent.
Yeah. See, you
But-
gotta dance that line. You gotta figure out what she's open to and what she's not. And this is true, by the way, not just
are we
with
getting
our.
serious again? Is that
Not
what's
just-
happening? It sounds
Not
like
just
that's
with
what we're
yeah, we are, aren't we? And not just this has to do with everybody we interact with, not just our loved ones and our partners.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because wisdom isn't communicable.
Yeah.
You have to learn it.
Well, my thing of it is when I show her things, I feel like I'm getting a second chance to correct the shit that I fucked up by helping
Yeah,
her
that-
from not
yeah.
going through that same.
If
Just
she's
tell her-
open to it, good for you, good on you, and good for
All
her.
you have to do is explain to her. Listen, if you will just shut up and listen, it will keep at least one of us out of jail. All right?
There you
It's
go.
time
They
for-
never shut up.
It's time for a couple listener questions.
All right, let's do it.
Fuck you up.
Not just anybody. You know I need someone.
All right, you guys have been in relationships, so we'll start with this one. This is from Marquise. Marquise said, I'm getting married in 3 months. I had an affair a little over a year ago. It was just a 2-night thing, but the girl got pregnant. I never told my girl I have this other kid. What do I do now?
Kill yourself.
Make the kid the ring kid in the wedding.
Ring bearer.
Ring bearer.
Ring
maybe,
bear.
maybe like a sister wife situation.
Yeah, I don't
It's-
think that's probably
no,
gonna
it's not
happen.
gonna happen.
Yeah, that
No.
ain't gonna happen.
Did you say situation or situation?
I said
Situation.
situation.
Yeah.
So, anybody got advice for Marquise?
Sure.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Take your own life.
Yeah, yeah. Just to be honest about it. Honesty is
That's
the
not
best thing.
bad advice.
Well,
No,
Yeah, I
here is
know,
what
right?
you
Honest
do.
about
You
it.
have to embrace it. You have a kid.
Yeah.
What you do is you do it, but you do it in a positive way. So at the wedding, you just put a bow on that kid and go, I've got you a present.
you don't have to have one. You don't have to fuck up your figure. Here,
this
it's
is-
here.
Right.
There you
Yeah.
go.
This is
Look
why-
what I got for you. I did this
I did this
for
you.
you.
This
Exactly.
is my life story. My dad would walk in, and, and he would say, "This is your brother Tom, okay?" And Tom was like 16, and I was like 12, and I'm like,
Wow.
"I don't get it." And Tom had like blonde hair, was like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, like a rocker guy. And Tom
Papa
is still my
was
brother.
a rolling
Yeah.
stone.
And so every day it was like, "Oh, this is your sibling over here from." Sorry.
Yeah,
Damn,
my
your
dad
daddy
did that to me too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I have a sister. I don't know where she is now.
Are your parents together?
Oh,
I have a
She did.
21-year-old.
you do.
Mm-hmm.
Kid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Kid?
Really?
I have a 21-year-old girl,
Where is she?
North Carolina.
Do you keep in touch with her?
I mean, every now and then.
Facebook.
You know, I just found out maybe about like 2 years ago.
Oh, they didn't tell you?
No, and it's funny because the
That's
girl
messed
was
up.
from here.
I have a kid, but he's on a woman's shoulder.
Right? Right?
Did you have? Do you have a lot of kids in like a sperm bank?
I
or
got
something?
a lot of kids with doctors.
Would that mess you up though? If
No.
you have you guys ever given sperm to a sperm bank?
No.
No.
Soldier
They
sperm?
won't take mine.
You could.
I mean, that was her nickname.
if you leave out the
yes.
sperm bank
Sperm?
part, the answer is yes. But
Sperm
once you
bank.
put that in, no.
Would that freak
Like-
you out to know that you have a child someplace but you don't know it?
Oh, not
yeah,
at all.
it would. It totally
Yeah,
would.
Really?
'cause you had
Yeah.
to-
I'd
yeah.
rather
Would,
keep it that way.
because
Are you kidding?
I want to see what my offspring would look like.
Yeah.
And she's a very pretty girl. She's
Oh.
a very pretty lady.
Yeah, well.
Do you know who the mother is?
Yeah,
Obviously,
I fucked her.
Hell is the
I
matter with
fucked her.
you? Am
Yeah,
I gonna
but-
start
And
yelling
you know
at
what's
you?
sad? I only hit it one time and she got pregnant.
Wow.
I hit it in the back of
Oh.
an '87 Nissan 300ZX. in the
From
park.
downtown.
And, like, I don't know why. I mean, I didn't wear a condom. I don't know why she got
I
burned.
was fucking 18 years old.
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
gave
was
a
that your
fuck?
first time?
Huh.
Was it,
Having sex?
yeah.
No.
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
I started having sex at 12, but I
So
took a long break.
Well,
Yeah, the first one,
that
I
beat me.
I got de-virginated at 12.
Yeah,
I
listen,
win
what
this.
you did
I
with
beat
an uncle
everybody in
has
this
not.
Wait, what
No,
is
it was
it?
with my godmother.
What is it? Because
No, I'm
I've
just
heard
kidding.
I've heard 10, and that was like shocked me.
5.
Oh, sorry.
But I was,
Your
being
dick
molested
wasn't
by,
even
I was
hard
being
enough to
molested
break
by
skin.
an uncle.
Oh.
All right. This is taking a
But
dark
that's still
turn.
sex, and I came like a jackrabbit. I want to be clear on this. What? What I say?
On the next, Maury Povich.
What?
This is wrong, and I don't like where this is going. So we're gonna move on.
That guy fucked me for 9 years.
All right, I say we're moving on, and you're like, we're just gonna.
Now it just sounds like you're bragging.
Emery, hey, Emery, you are the father.
Right.
Yeah, right.
You are the father of your uncle's
He
child.
fucked me for 9 years.
9 years.
God damn it. Not
Yeah,
8.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what this
And
is?
he
This
dumped
is-
me on my 14th birthday. Came in my room and said, "I think we need to see other relatives."
Wow.
Oh my God.
But I
Emery.
apparently that's not the first time he's come in your room.
No, it was not. It was not.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Emery's way of saying, you see, I'm good in every kind of relationship.
Oh my God.
My wisdom started at 5.
All right, our next
Most,
question.
most people don't count their molestation when they talk about losing virginity.
No.
That's the only reason I can win this is because everybody else is just shutting their mouth about being molested. Pussies.
my
I got
God.
molested
or
by my
some
godmother.
of us didn't have it happen
I w-
because
That we want to
apparently
admit.
no,
True,
my
true.
brother was right. He is better looking.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're an okay man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Nobody
So your
touched
brother got molested?
me. Yeah, I wasn't good enough.
He did? He got molested?
No, I'm making that up.
Ah.
Never let the facts get in the way of a good joke. That's what I always
Exactly,
say
that's
when I
right.
steal from a friend of mine who says that. Dylan.
Next
Oh my God.
question. This comes just an initial C. C says, I get a real thrill out of stealing. It's hard to explain. I have the money, and I don't steal anything really expensive. It's just that it gives me a huge rush. I just worry about getting in trouble. I work as a teacher, and it could cost me my job. So
Yeah,
which-
yeah.
what do I
that's-
do?
That's kleptomania. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to
Stop.
Contact Renona Ryder?
steal someone's identity, ideally someone who's a psychologist, so that you can then represent yourself so that you can get yourself out of the spots that you're going to get into.
I have advice. Because I used to do this for my friends
Yeah.
when I worked at this clothing store. Help them steal. Help somebody else steal. Like, don't physically help. Just tell them how to do it.
So you become a guy who isn't putting yourself in trouble.
You're like
Exactly.
You work
Fagin.
with a team,
Yeah.
and then you let somebody else take the fall.
Exactly.
So basically,
You
you're
are
the
a
fucking
monster.
Yeah, you're the author. You're the author.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You're
You're,
the fucking
you're,
author.
you're Fagin.
But
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
more. You get more time for that shit.
In other words,
Yeah.
don't be Mr. Pink.
You're the
Don't be
ringleader.
Mr. White.
There's no dirt on my hands.
You're the fucking author. If they start rolling over and telling shit
Yeah.
Where's
on
the proof. Don't text it. Don't.
Sweetheart,
Has
have you
there
ever heard of
ever been-
conspiracy?
Has there ever been a moment in the show when she's been more Italian than right now?
I know.
This
I
is
know.
so fucking Italian.
What's the proof? Nothing.
Hey, they
You
can't
got
prove it. Fuck 'em.
nothing.
You got nothing.
Hey,
you
what-
got nothing.
what
Get yourself
shovel?
a fucking patsy to do the goddamn work for you. That's it. Forget about it. All right? There you go.
Damn, what the
I got
fuck?
different
Fuck
advice.
it.
I own a delivery business. Why are you on me about that?
I
I
like
believe-
things clean. That's why I do sanitation.
I was very successful.
Swear to God.
I love that you broke bad. That turns me on.
Yeah.
You are
No,
fucking
no.
amazing.
Her fucking mouth got all twisted. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
What the
Oh, yeah.
fuck
She
are you
goes with the
talking
ki-
about over there?
You guys don't know my life.
Ah.
I'd say all you got to do in this situation is listen. If it gives you a thrill, everybody needs your little thrill in life. The important thing for you is just to figure out what is okay to steal.
Okay.
You can keep stealing. Don't steal expensive things. Go cheap. And it's very hard. Like, if you're stealing from stores, you can get busted. What you do is have friends.
Yeah,
Take things from people's houses.
that's a good idea.
That way you're an invited guest. You know, like right now, if I stole just one of those cups, it would take Emery a long time to figure out that one of those things
He
was
would know that
missing.
the butt plug's
Take the
missing.
booty plug.
Yeah, don't take You take my sex toys. I'm gonna meet you at the car, motherfucker.
Right, but I'm saying a coffee mug,
Yeah.
you know,
No, I look at it
a
like this.
pen.
Yeah.
If you're gonna steal, you might as well steal big shit. Because if you get caught for stealing petty bullshit, you're doing time for.
No
fucking-
one is putting you in jail for going, I stole this world's greatest dad cup. You know, like,
He has phobias because he's.
I know it's your show, but I gotta take it there. Who here has stolen?
Oh,
I have
Everybody here.
everybody here is
about 20 minutes ago.
Son of a bitch.
Emery, you saw him running.
I stole your
Where's
bird.
my codpiece?
No, it's your bird.
My bird's gone. There she is.
I found a wallet one time with a lot of credit cards, and I took it to Mexico. And I was living in Mexico, and I used the credit cards a lot.
Really?
Yeah, for like months. And I was a
Well,
student.
how did this person not know?
Well, because it was in the '90s, early '90s.
Because
so
he
it was
killed
It
him.
was before it was before technology.
Oh.
So down there to check the card, they had a book, and it's not been reported. They
Yeah,
report
when I was
everything.
younger, I used to take credit card receipts out of the receipt
God, you people
dispenser
are
at the
terrible.
gas station, and that had the credit card numbers on them. Then you could type them in for phone calls.
Dude, what we used to order things out of like Finger Hut and stuff like that, stealing credit card numbers,
Yeah.
and we would have it ordered to a house where nobody lived,
Yeah.
and they would just have to just drop it off outside and get
This
it.
is a result of an economy that really is gamed against most people. That
Yep.
really is, I think,
Yeah.
what you and me sound like similar kinds of
Thieving
backgrounds
bastards.
and thieving,
Yeah.
thieving backgrounds. Are you clean now? And
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
easy to
yeah,
say
yeah.
that, but I mean,
No, absolutely. That
because
was
the
when I
other
was
day I
young.
felt guilty because I was running late going somewhere and I'd ordered my drinks from Starbucks and I got up to the counter and I went, and on the way I ordered one drink and on the way somebody was like, bring back a coffee, and just a coffee, and I ordered a $6 drink, right? So I said, can I get a coffee too? And they're like, sure. And they threw me a coffee. My girlfriend was on the phone with me, and she's like, did you just steal a coffee? I go, I'll tell them when I go in tomorrow, which is how I am now. I'm completely the other side of the fucking coin now. I found a wallet in Starbucks that had multiple hundreds in it, and then I went hunting for the owner of that wallet. So for me, in my mind now, I'm trying to make amends for my past
Today's
and
problem,
being insanely moral.
today there's cameras everywhere. Okay, so this guy at a bar the other night, he saw a jacket just laying there. He goes, "Hey man, that jacket's been laying there." I go, "Yeah, I seen it." I go, but there's cameras everywhere, and he goes, "You mean like that one?" It's like right above us, and I said,
So
"You see-"
basically, he already cased the place.
yeah. I said, so I don't go there.
Yeah, you gotta know
Like
your
when I was
situation.
younger.
That's
had-
funny. You were scared straight by technology.
Yeah.
It was atheism that took me to a moral place. That's what led me down
Good. Oh,
away
wow.
from the other path.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
Good, man.
Yeah.
As I said, I always helped other people steal. So, like, the only time I did it myself was when I
Because
worked.
you were the one that planned the skiff.
Yeah, I gave lots of ideas. But
Yeah.
when I was working at this catering place, I would bartend. I would also cocktail waitress and serve the dinner at these for college, right? And but I was always I always got more tips than all the other servers.
Yeah, because
So-
your breasts were just shooting milk all over the place.
Right.
No, but like I worked my ass off, and and there was a lot of mafiosos, and they would give me large amounts of money, and I would put it in the pool, and these jerk offs would just be sitting outside smoking a cigarette and not doing their shit, and they would put a $20 bill in
You'd
it.
skim back.
And so I started going.
Yeah,
I started
yeah.
shoving it in my bra.
Yeah.
And I would fucking walk out of there with $1,000. I'm just like.
And listen, that's a response to a bad system. I mean,
Yeah.
when you're nobody should be getting equal amounts of tipping based on what tipping is supposed to be and do. In a scenario like that, it's an earn based on performance.
And I
that's
had to
fucked up.
flirt with, you know how many fucking fat bastards? I earned that money.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
my money.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, last question.
All right.
This one's an interesting one. This is from Paula. She said, with everything on the news recently, my kid has been asking me about terrorism and Muslims, etc. He's only 6. What do I tell him?
What the fuck is this?
Oh, I don't think you should just. I mean, I don't know. Well, you're Muslim.
He's
what do you
6
think?
years old.
Yeah. I mean, is this a good time to tell him that you shouldn't trust dark people?
No,
Right.
no, it's just there's bad people and there's good people. That's what I say.
Yeah.
But
Like
then
I-
they'll be like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
And how can you tell?
Yeah, well, look, you just keep. Sometimes I use cartoons. Right now with my kid, my kid's 2.5. Okay, my kid's 2.5, and all of a sudden we're watching this cartoon, and this little, you know, Pokio. Okay, this little alien comes down, and he's like angry. His name is Angry Alien, and he's like, you know, and then she's looking at him, and I said, that's how you get. I go, when you get angry because something doesn't go your
Oh,
way.
I thought you were going to call that little thing Muhammad.
No. I was just trying to use it as examples. Like, hey, when you get angry and you throw your fits,
You look
that's-
like that
you're
crazy
angry
alien. Yeah.
You don't want to be angry alien.
See, I feel like I agree with you. And like so I made this thing. It's like you put oil and you put some food coloring and some sparklies, whatever, and you shake it up when they get pissed off. And then when all the stuff settles, they have to take that time until it settles to control their anger.
That's nice.
I recommend that to you.
Okay.
I have the answer for this.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
kind of should do that.
Yeah.
This
These are great pieces of
You
advice.
should do that
my
during the
advice.
show.
My advice is this:
I should use
when
it.
your 6-year-old asks how come they're blowing up people in Brussels and even 9/11, why'd they kill 3,000 people? You know, show the kid everything they did and say this happens every time you don't clean up your room.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you,
that's
Drew. I knew you'd like that.
I do.
Yeah.
Good bad advice.
That's good bad advice.
I really
bad
should have been
advice.
hovering on the exit music. That was so nice.
That was good. But you know what? We can play it now because I want to thank all our guests.
Yeah.
We have Marie DelPrete.
Follow me on Twitter. And
I love Marie DelPrete. I declare my love for Marie DelPrete, and I mean that.
Stand in line.
I mean that
Yeah,
in
right.
absolutely platonic and absolutely professional manner.
Yes.
Thank you. I love you guys. At Marie DelPrete everywhere.
Yeah.
Gary O'Neill Jr.
I have taken a break from stand-up comedy. I'm actually about to do a movie with LeBron James.
Nice.
Yeah.
It comes, we start filming in August. It's with Jim Productions. Just see me when you see me.
Cool.
What's
Sweet.
the name
Emery,
of the
Emery.
movie? What's the
Poker
name?
Night.
Poker Night.
Poker Night. Emery, I on Twitter. Ardent Atheist, Skeptically Yours are my 2 podcasts that I do with Heather Henderson. That's all I need to tell you.
Cool. You can find me, Rick Izquieta, at rickiz.com, RICKIZ.com, and my calendar's on there. Come see a
He's
show.
a very funny man, and there's no
thank
R in his name.
No
I'm
R
your
in his
host,
name.
Drew Marks. We're here every Saturday. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you like us on Facebook, subscribe for free on iTunes. We're on Twitter, everything at Drew's Bad Advice. You can find us. Just go to the website, thebadadvicepodcast.com. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Who's on